Hi guys, this is Greg with the Digital Advisor, and I'm coming to you again this month with another training exclusively for AGA agents. And in this training, we're going to talk about how you can use your own custom domain name with your AGA website. We get a lot of requests where agents have their own domain name that they purchased and they want to be able to use that with the website that they're provided through our customer relationship management program. And you absolutely can do that, but you've got to follow a few steps. It's not difficult, but it is important for you to understand exactly what needs to be done. So let's go over that. This will be a relatively quick training. So first of all, in case you're unaware, what is a domain name? A domain name is simply just the website address that you go to access any website. So whether it's www.nike.com or any other website, the domain name is the web address. They're one in the same. So when you have a website from AGA through the website program, it's defaulted, the web address is defaulted using your first initial and your last name along with the suffix onlinehealth.news. So for instance, if your name is Jim Smith, your website address would be www.jsmith.onlinehealth.news. We understand that is sometimes difficult to remember, but obviously you're going to be putting that on your business cards, and so people will be able to see it when they go to it. But a lot of times this is why you may want a custom domain name, just to make it a little bit easier for your clients to remember what your website address actually is. So what do you need to do now if you want a custom domain name? So the first thing, it's two steps. First step is you've got to buy a domain name. So you've got to go to a domain registration company. There's a lot of them out there. GoDaddy is one of the most popular ones that people will use. And you simply search and find an available domain name that you like and buy it. You've got to typically buy it for at least a year to register it. You can buy it for longer than that. As long as you continue to pay the annual registration fee, you can own that domain name for as long as you want. So once you've purchased it, then step two is you have to set up a permanent forward from the domain that you just purchased to your AGA website. Now, if you are unfamiliar with doing any of this, maybe you've never done this before, and that even though those two steps are relatively simple, if they just seem too complicated or overwhelming, or you don't want to make a mistake, you're not sure what to do, that's not a problem. You still need to buy your domain name. We can't really help you until you've purchased a domain name. But if you do need help, you have a couple options. Number one, you can contact the tech support company wherever you bought the domain name and just let them know you need to set up a permanent forward for your domain, and they will usually do this for you free of charge. Almost all of these companies where you buy domains have a toll-free number that you can call for tech support. So it's literally probably a 5 to 10 minute phone call that you need to have with a tech support person. Tell them that you just need to forward your domain to the address of your AGA website. They should be able to handle that for you. It's relatively simple. If you don't want to mess with that, option two is you could send us the login information for the account wherever you bought the domain, and we can try to help you. Typically that works out just fine, but keep in mind you cannot just send us the domain name and say, hey, attach this to our AGA website. It doesn't work that way. We have to have your login information for wherever you bought that domain. So if you bought it from GoDaddy, we've got to have your login information for GoDaddy, because GoDaddy controls the settings for that domain. And until we can log in, we can't make any setting changes. So again, if you want us to help you, you've got to be willing to send us your login information. If you don't want to provide us with that information, we totally understand. Then go with option one and contact the tech support company from that company, and they'll be able to help you with setting that permanent forward up for your domain. So if you have questions about any of this, or if you need to sign up for a website and you want to get started, you can visit all the information, visit aganewsletter.com. All the information is there. Or you can contact Amethyst at AGA, A. Bogner at appliedga.com. Her email address is right there on the screen. Hope you guys have a great day, and hopefully that was a fairly simple and easy, straightforward training for you. Talk to you all soon.